A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. Wellington, New Zealand, in a bold declaration that resonates deeply within the heart of New Zealand's cultural landscape, the Speaker of Parliament, Gerry Brownlee, has asserted that he will not entertain further complaints regarding the use of the Māori name for the country, Aotearoa. This ruling comes in the wake of a recent attempt by a lawmaker to have the term banned from parliamentary proceedings. Brownlee's statement, delivered during a session in Wellington, emphasized the legitimacy and significance of Aotearoa in contemporary New Zealand society. Aotearoa is regularly used as a name of New Zealand, he stated firmly. It appears on our passports and it appears on our currency. The controversy ignited last month when Ricardo Menendez March, a member of the Green Party, employed the term Aotearoa while questioning a government minister. The name, which translates to Land of the Long White Cloud in Te Reo Māori, has been increasingly embraced by New Zealanders of all backgrounds, reflecting a growing enthusiasm for the indigenous language. However, this enthusiasm has not come without its challenges. Winston Peters, the Deputy Prime Minister and leader of the populist New Zealand First Party, raised an objection during the parliamentary session, questioning the legitimacy of Menendez March's use of Aotearoa. Peters, who has a history of making controversial remarks about immigration and cultural identity, argued that a name change should only occur through a referendum sanctioned by the New Zealand populace. Why is someone who applied to come to this country in 2006 allowed to ask a question of this parliament that changes this country's name without the referendum and sanction of the New Zealand people? Peters challenged Brownlee. It is worth noting that Menendez March, originally from Mexico, is a New Zealand citizen, a requirement for all lawmakers. In response to Peters' objection, Speaker Brownlee reaffirmed that members of Parliament are allowed to address the Assembly in any of New Zealand's three official languages, English, Te Reo Māori, and New Zealand Sign Language. He further clarified that while he had previously suggested Menendez March consider using the phrase Aotearoa in New Zealand for clarity, he would not impose such a requirement. If other members do not like certain words, they don't have to use them, he remarked. But it's not a matter of order, and I don't expect to have further points of order raised about it. Following Brownlee's ruling, Peters expressed his dissatisfaction, stating that he would refuse to answer questions that referred to New Zealand as Aotearoa. This incident is not the first time Peters and his party have targeted Menendez March, who has been vocal about issues of racism and xenophobia in New Zealand. In a previous parliamentary debate, Peters' deputy was accused of making derogatory comments about Mexicans, while Peters himself admonished Green lawmakers of immigrant backgrounds to show some gratitude to New Zealand. Menendez March condemned these remarks as outwardly racist and xenophobic, highlighting the ongoing tensions surrounding cultural identity and representation in New Zealand. The debate surrounding Aotearoa is emblematic of the broader cultural conversations taking place in New Zealand today. As the Māori language experiences a resurgence after years of suppression, many New Zealanders, including non-Māori, are beginning to integrate Māori terms into their everyday language. The Māori community, which comprises nearly 20% of the population, has long advocated for the revitalization of their language and culture, which faced significant decline following British colonization. The term Aotearoa, while historically used to refer specifically to the North Island, has gained traction as a collective name for the entire country. Supporters of an official name change argue that it reflects a more inclusive and accurate representation of New Zealand's heritage. However, some opponents contend that before colonization, Māori did not have a unified term for the entire landmass. As it stands, any official change to the country's name would require legislative action. The Speaker's ruling has sparked a renewed discussion about the place of Māori culture and language in New Zealand's national identity. While some lawmakers continue to resist the use of Aotearoa, many citizens are embracing it as a symbol of unity and reconciliation. As New Zealand navigates these complex cultural dynamics, the conversation around Aotearoa is likely to continue, highlighting the ongoing journey toward recognition and respect for Māori heritage within the fabric of New Zealand society. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.